All right, so we're live. We're live. I'm at the study location, and I wanted to kind of go into a few things here real quick. I want to show my YouTube page. This is for those that are on my Facebook page, my Instagram page, and I guess TikTok. Even though I really don't got nothing going on TikTok as much. Um, the Most High's had me like do a lot of my work, put it out there on YouTube, and he ain't told me to put nothing on Facebook yet. I'm guessing this video is gonna be a part of the revealing of my YouTube page to those that follow me on Facebook. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna show this real quick. Pookie Man. So folks that know me, right? Y'all know, I would buy Pookie Bag, right? Pookie Man 12, right? It's myself. Let's see if I can pull the picture up. Let me pull the picture up. I'm trying to go with the flow. But I see what the heck. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't even zoom in on the picture. I'm not trying to waste no time here. But the whole deal is, this picture here is, something I edited. What screen am I even showing, bro? What the heck? All right, I got too much stuff going on from my last live. But this picture is from like last year I took, and I ended up taking my family from back in the day and placing them in the picture with me in the background. But I also got this picture here at my people's boxing gym, Arthur Flash Johnson. But shout out to Ernst. But check it out. This is my page. Most of the stuff I have on here, is I got boxing videos, I got drumming videos, I got videos. Um, you know, I would say more on it's like more on the spiritual side, where there's a message there. You know, um, and then so like stuff like this, encouraging yourself. You know what I mean? Uh, what else? Revealing stuff from my life. You know what I mean? Stuff that's embarrassing. With these two things, but it is what it is. Shout out to Chauncey, letting people know, parts of my life story. Shout out to Unc. Like I said, I ended up making a tribute video for him. Hell movie, short. I think I'm gonna put this on Facebook just by itself so you can see. A lot of people don't want to watch this type of stuff because it's scary, but you know, what's more scary is living life acting like that hell don't exist here when hell enlarges itself for people who are sinners. But this ain't about telling somebody else that they're a sinner because I know me personally, I made these videos for myself because I feel like to whom much is given, much is required here. So if you're sitting here knowing better, yet and still you're falling, that makes me worse than everybody else here. I'm not here to condemn nobody. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm here to expose stuff too. So you see here the truth about King James and his second championship. Man, these two breakdowns utterly dismantle LeBron James, crazy Wade, and them boys. Right? Them boys got exposed, man. So it was so bad that this dude, I don't even know, he might have been a LeBron fan. Somehow he watched it. His only words was man. Right? Folks laughing, so they know what's up. Then you got this guy who think the video was a joke. Right? I don't think this brother understand. But for those, who are into the NBA and don't know about the truth when it come down to LeBron James' second championship, I would watch this part probably first. But at the same time, the other version, the part one matters though. You need to watch that first out and then watch the second. But then this video probably is the more successful video.
Yeah, he not only win, he
Great getting June 15th on
Kobe
NBC.
Slander.
Even though Kobe is the first-team All-League defender, what Portland did in the Western Conference Finals was attack him. They attacked him with Steve Smith, with Stoudemire, with Bonzi Wells, forced him to play defense because he did not
Nice
play.
foul there. That was Kobe's fourth foul.
5 fouls. He just picked up his fourth foul. It's going to be very important to see how Kobe
Mind you,
now
he got 4
attacks
fouls.
the defensive end
He couldn't
in
get
this
no
fourth period.
fouls himself. On the other end. Check this out. And the announcers back then was truthful with the agenda.
Indiana now 16 of 20 from the free throw line. The Lakers only 5 of 12. So we talked about winning that free throw line battle decisively. If he makes this, they'll be up 12 from the foul line.
Jackson with that distinctive style, right arm extended before setting himself for the shot.
So make that make sense. These are the guys on the other end, Indiana, who do not have Shaq. Shaq, they always did the hacker Shaq. So for whatever reason, they were outscoring the Lakers by 12 free throw attempts at this point of the game. That's one reason why they're in the game. But let me pause this real quick.
The trainer and Jack Nicholson as ever. They changed the last basket. They had put it up on the board as a 3 by Brian Shaw. They changed it to a 2. So good news for the Pacers. Their deficit is 6 rather than 7.
Oh, that's good news for the Pacers. Pacers is supposed to be the champions. Let me show you. It's a lot of crazy stuff. Let me show you this though. Coach to be the champion. Be the coach to be. They wanted Larry Bird to be the coach to be the champion after Magic Johnson failed a couple years prior to this point. So pay attention. This part right here matters. This is the only time Kobe will be going to the free throw line until the closeout game 6 in the second quarter. First team all defense. If it wasn't for his defensive skills, he wouldn't have got this. All right. So hold on. Let me show you this. So yeah, this dude literally went the entire finals where he didn't get to the free throw line at all. Going to the rack, didn't get no fouls, no shooting fouls, and then reach-in fouls. He ain't get no reach-in fouls the whole finals. For real, until closeout game 6.
I spoke to
Give that brother an outright championship. But Kobe said, yeah, nah. Not on my watch. Don't give me no free throws. I don't care if there's Hacker Shaq and Shaq getting 45 free throws a game. Don't give me none. And I'm still going to win. Check it out.
30 shots in this first half, and this is the first time that either of them will shoot a free throw.
I spoke to Kobe yesterday, and I said, Kobe, you took 47 shots in the last 2 games and did not get to the free throw line. You throw in tonight, Bob, he's taken 56 shots, 112 minutes since he's taken his last free throw. Now, here's a guy who took 12 in Game 7 versus Portland. So here's a guy who slashes and cuts, but has not been able to get to that free throw line. And you can see right here.
Look at that. Game 1. I just showed the 2 free throws that he got. 13 shot attempts. Game 2, he got 3 of them because Jalen Rose admitted that he had to hurt Kobe on purpose to try to get him out the series. Kobe took a jump shot. He made the jump shot. He didn't get an N1. Game 3, he didn't play. He was hurt. Game 4 and 5, he put up a combined 47 shots. Didn't get one free throw. Now, in this game, I did the math on it. I think he was at like 57 to 58 shot attempts without a single free throw the entire series. And at that point, it was dang near the end of the second quarter of the closeout championship game for this dude. And people want to sit here and tell me that Kobe wasn't the greatest player to ever play basketball, bro. I don't know. Maybe Wilt Chamberlain went through some more crazy things back in the day. But this is ridiculous. Everywhere I go, I've told people about this stuff, man. I've told people, right? Hopefully I can hurry up and get here real quick, cause I don't want to let this be out. Hold on, let me show you this. I don't like the screen be dark, but so yeah, literally, I called into the show. This show here, man down, got 37,000 subscribers. Shout out to y'all. All right. Good dude. And then, the people that he have on this panel, awesome people. Like this sister here, awesome. Right? Be slicing people up to smithereens. um, was it game 3 or was it game 2? I think it was game 2. Reactions. I'm doing this live, trying to find where I called. I think it was this one.
All right, Oklahoma City Thunder took a 2-0 series lead against Minnesota. They protect the home court advantage.
Before I made
they
the
got
Slander
both
Ends Here
wins at
video,
home.
before I even did it, I called in, right, during this time of the year, playoff season. Let me show you. I think
But they wanted to squeeze him in there so bad, and you turn 50. But I mean,
since he came into the
NBA, and we're going to consider stats over the win. Stat pad. I was one of those guys. You can go back to my one of my first podcasts. We can't.
So
yeah,
just
we're gonna play this out.
It is 6 or 7,
and
we're going to consider. But like has a team that I getting announced and getting the award. Now I got that out the way. It was good. All right, call back. Caller from Ohio. Can you hear me?
Is it me?
Can you hear me?
Man, what the fuck?
I bid you a good night, sir. All right. There was another caller from Minnesota that tried to call in.
Shout out to Minnesota, right?
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. Could y'all hear him? Yeah, SGA is scary, man. I mean, that confidence from I know a weight was probably lifted off his shoulders by getting announced and getting the award. Now I got that out the way. He came out and played so free, and he probably felt validated. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the work he put in last year, he made a hell of an MVP case for himself last year. He had his team #1 last year, right? I think the media is a powerful, has a team, is a big deal. But now here it comes. We're going to consider offensive stats.
Which is disregard stats, and
we're going to consider offensive stats and disregard defense, right? So winning and defense went out the window for the MVP award at some point. Caller from Minnesota, what's up?
What's going on, man?
What's good? What's your thoughts?
How you doing? Well, just hopping into the conversation, I kind of missed a lot of the podcast, but this last little piece you was talking about, when did like people stop using logic in regards to the MVP? And I would like to think there started when Westbrook got his finals. When he got his MVP, unfortunately, he was getting triple doubles, and
Yeah.
it was back to back to back years.
Yeah.
But didn't he have like the seventh seed at the time
Yeah. He
when
did 6 or
yeah
7 seed. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So Kobe, when he didn't get MVPs, he was going crazy in the league, and they was just disregarding stats. But it seemed like that year when they gave it to Westbrook is when they started to kind of ease up on what the criteria was for the MVP conversation. So
Yeah.
just that's what I think when
Look,
it comes out of that.
so look, even when Westbrook won his MVP, I was like, how are you giving the MVP to somebody that got his team to the 6th seed? And they made all these excuses and was like, well, first he made history. No one, I was like, he didn't make history. Oscar made that history.
Thank you.
I didn't agree with it when Russell Westbrook got
This
it,
matters.
right?
But let me go to this.
But if you're down,
Get those assists, yeah.
correct, that's what it is. So I mean, I'm not impressed by a team.
They could really dominate the shooting guard position for years to come.
It's similar to
I
Tatum
was
and
trying
Brown.
to set up the conversation.
Like everything Boston had, OKC had.
Honoring his platform and going with the flow.
Finals. If you look at it,
how not to be Boston, how not to be Jokic, how not to be Giannis, how not to be Toronto and Kawhi. How do I do this again, back to back? Because it don't count unless you can do it twice.
And that's why I like Kobe so much, because if people, so this is my argument for Kobe as the greatest of all time. 2000 finals. If you look at it, this brother went from game 1 to the final game without getting a free throw. And SGA is like the free throw merchant from what everybody's talking about. And it's like, people don't know that Kobe didn't get no free throws in the finals. And he also guarded the number one 3-point team, the number one 3-point shooting team that season, the Pacers, and held like Reggie Miller to like 1 of 19 or 1 of 20 in game 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to show that I put this out here. Now, the time when I put this out here, the finals didn't begin yet. I personally never seen a player go through go to the finals and have like games stacked to get up together where this person don't even get to the free throw line, especially one that's an all-star player who has the ball in their hand majority of the time, like the key playmakers, which it took place this year with Tyrese Halliburton. Somehow, some way, Tyrese Halliburton didn't get free throws for like 2 or 3 games. It didn't last like Kobe though. He didn't go through what Kobe went through on that type of level, right? But and he didn't win either, right? Kobe, hey, he didn't get the free throws. Got to the closeout game and said, "You know what? I'm still winning this championship here. You don't have to give me free throws, right?" But I did put this out there prior to the finals. All right. And it's like, bro, all of a sudden, yeah, we're gonna it's like as if they like let's edit this script here. I don't think there's no other player we did this to, but hey, it's that time to do it now. I tell you. Right? So I think that's what took place. But that's just me being a conspiracy person here and there. It's not much conspiracy in this world though. Where I think people need to just start to just realize, the earth is wicked here. Okay. People do things for many reasons. And if you watch this whole thing, he break it down. Cause I asked him, like, bro, how come Kobe didn't get no free throws? He like, yeah, if they gave free throws to Shaq and Kobe, what would have happened here? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you have a real sport here, right? Like, what are we talking about? Kobe was a 2-3-time All-Star, dunk champion. Dude was a first-team All Defender, the key playmaker for his team, and the whole time he couldn't get no free throws the whole finals. Don't even make sense. Then they repeated it. They repeated the same action the following year when he went from the Lakers. They went from the game versus the Knicks, April Fools, 2000, 2001. I mean, where they lost that game because Kobe got hurt early on in the game. From that point forward, they didn't lose no more games to game 1 of the NBA Finals versus Iverson and the Sixers, and they didn't get Kobe no free throws when that game went to overtime. He got no free throws by way of a reach-in foul or a shooting foul. He technically got a technical free throw because the opposing coach, excuse me, was wilding out. So I wanted to point that out there. But let's go back to this Kobe slander ends here real quick. Close that out. And yeah, we're gonna end this off right here with let's see. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna leave this alone. If you want to watch the whole thing, I promise you're not gonna regret it. And I'm saying that because of what I see here in the comments here, right? They got people who got requests for me to do certain videos. Most high willing, I can actually get into some of these things outright. Um, but shout out, man. Listen, shout out to Heinsberg, Schroeder, Danger, E equals MC squared. Don't say equal there, but E MC squared outright. Shout out to you, man, for the comment, with the request and everything. Most I will not get into these things if it be as well. Now that I know how to do this here, hopping on computers. I mean, come on, man, it's a GG. Um, Somebody else says here, Ortiz all day. Remember, Shaq is not in the finals 2000. Kobe is the main reason why Shaq beat the Trailblazers in 2000, Game 7, Western Conference Finals. Kobe had more rebounds and blocks than Shaq in Game 7. Shaq never won a chip until he teamed up with Kobe. Shaq got swept with Penny in the 1995 Finals against Hakeem and the Rockets. Shaq lost with the Lakers in the beginning because Del Harris was hating on Kobe and not giving him any playing time. Kobe won more rings without Shaq than Shaq won without Kobe. Kobe went to 3 straight finals without Shaq, winning back to back with Powell. Go soft. I'm not gonna say he was soft like that. But the first year he was tripping, but great comment. Recently, Shaq came out and said that his favorite championship was 2006 because it was a part of the script for him to actually, win here. This the way he said it. It reminds me of what I said in the Kobe Slander Ends Here. Like I literally said that Dwayne Wade getting all them phantom calls in 2006 was just a blasphemy to the sport. You just robbed the Mavs outright by gifting free throws here, so you can fulfill the destiny of Shaq passing Kobe here. Meanwhile, Kobe, he broke the script, so you don't want to give him credit. Let's diminish this thing here, right? And there's some with that 2002 series versus the Kings that folks need to understand the truth about. Basketball Breakdown here on YouTube broke it down. You watch his video, you'll know that folks lying about that. It was an even matchup, and then you had a ref system put in place to where, and instead of Game 6 being the game everybody talk about, Game 5, Shaq, this brother didn't get any free throws. He got one free throw the whole game. When the last time you heard Shaq in his prime getting one free throw, especially in the playoffs? But for whatever reason, the refs were trying to help the Lakers win the championship in the three-peat years. Yeah, stop. Facts show that that's not the truth, especially if you go watch the games. It's just not it. So I only got 15 minutes here. Suppose I have 30, but I'm going to, cut it short because, I did kind of overlap my 15 with the other 15. So I'm good. Um, we'll leave it at 15. So let me see here. Go back over here to the comments. 1305 says, "Holy crap!" So that's the part of the video. 63 field goal attempts and only 2 free throws through 5 games. Yeah, there is something very wrong here. Okay, or there. Yeah, absolutely. Right. It's crazy work. Look at this. Wade calls in '06 were insane. Same with wannabe MJ's SGA. I dislike both. Honestly, I'm not a fan of SGA as much. Um, he got some smooth moves though. He able to you know get to his spots with no problems. But when they say he's like Kobe, I'm like, give me the dunk highlight reel of this man athletically going in dunking on folks. Give me that highlight reel and then tell me again that he actually is like Kobe. It doesn't exist. He don't have that same type of heart to go to the rim dunking on whoever is in the paint here. Outright. So he ain't cold. And he ain't hitting them the same tough type of shots Kobe was hitting either. So we can have several seats. I ain't never seen that man shoot no left-handed three yet. Yet. Like it's not happening. It's not in his DNA here. He can work on it, but he ain't pulling it off in the game. Right? Who knows though, man? Them rims, man, sometimes they be turning things on. You never know. Let me stop. But yeah, if you watch that LeBron James breakdown, I exposed that some of this technology that we have in this world could change the way we play regular sports. They could cheat. Okay. But let me continue. New subscriber, I advise you to interact with Scap Attack, HOH, self research, NBA facts, etc., etc. You can have bigger audiences. So with this comment, I'm going to, most high willing, I'm gonna go back to my screenshots of me commenting on every one of these people. I put a comment on all these guys uh pages. Self research facts. He just said, "Listen, what do you think it's a conspiracy?" I told him why I think it is. He didn't reply no more. HOH, Angry Hoops. He never replied to me. Scap Attack said that he was going to make a video series on the 2000 finals and talk about what happened in the series. That was in the summertime. I ain't heard nothing from him. He been debating one Kobe fan versus all these other guys and didn't even mention what I told him. And I listen, I'm always putting comments out there on these people's pages. So folks at this point probably know when they see Puka Man 12, let me just not even talk to him because he really defending Kobe here, right? It's not even like that. I got a video where I expose some of the things Kobe did as he was leaving the earth, some of the books that he created for children. This is not righteous according to the Bible here. But all right, let me finish this though. What's right is right. While he was playing basketball, he was doing things according to the way they laid that rule set out for the game, and to get cheated, nah, man, that's not right. Somebody says here, chaps, 37. I remember this vividly. Granted, I'm a Piston, but when I see a foul, I call a foul from the couch or in the stands. I don't care if it's a Lakers or a Piston. I'm all about fair play. That first game Kobe played Indiana, I was in shock. I was old enough to understand there must be a narrative, and the rest were carrying through on it outright. Shout out to you, man. Great comment. I know I replied to him and all that, but I wanted to at least put that comment out here. I'm gonna read this too. Yeah, man, great video. I enjoyed watching the Lakers win their three-peat in the 2000s. I couldn't believe how well Kobe responded to adversity and downright lack of officiating. That's life. Sometimes the elect, the righteous, you got to go through that. This dude Cole, he said it in one of his videos when he was sitting down with Stephen A. Smith that Christ carried him and the cross that he had to carry outright. So he believed on Christ, but sometimes you get dealt a bad hand and you got to fulfill certain things to these people. This is weird, but let me continue. He said, "I was a true believer that Kobe was the next Jordan archetype after the first championship he won. I still wouldn't say he's better than Jordan, but him and Jordan share a spot at the table. I grew up watching Jordan drive and make contact and get to the line. Kobe couldn't buy a foul when he received the contact. He just couldn't. And that continued in 2008 in that series versus the Spurs, where he averaged 2 free throws a game, getting dang near 30 points a game. Shout out to Louis Sports Network because I asked him to make a video. And that's the thing. He's the only other person that made a video about this. With that, I'm gonna stop reading this and go to his page real quick. Cause it's huge shout out to Louis Sports Network here, right? Because he ended up showing some rare articles from like back in the day. I couldn't believe it. I don't even know how he found it. So you should watch this for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Because like I said, he goes into showing some of these articles here that explain how Kobe was really the catalyst for that series. It really wasn't Shaq anyways. He's supposed to got MVP. You got Kawhi Leonard and Iguodala get MVPs when they did way less than Kobe did in 2000. And he recently did a video on Kobe too in the Spurs series. And I don't know if he still got it up. That sucks. Okay, here it is. Yeah. All right. So he brought out all the stats that you need to know about how Kobe only got 11 free throws in the whole series versus the Spurs here. Right? It's utterly ridiculous. But shout out to Louis Sports Network. He the only other channel, 9,000, dang near 10,000 subscribers. The only other channel that actually made a video. Follow through what they said they was gonna do here so far. Not to say other people won't, but he did. And with that, I got 8 minutes. I'm gonna leave out of here right now, get myself situated to go. And I appreciate the time I had here today to even go through this. And I think that those that are in my family that know me, hey, if you want to know how I've been doing, you can go to my page. You're gonna see a lot, and a lot's gonna be revealed over time too, because most of my stuff is hidden. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm a firm believer in God, though. So especially those in my family, I think you probably already know. Friends too. A lot of them do know this as well. I firmly believe in God, and I put Him in everywhere. In all of my projects. The scriptures say, in all that ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct our paths. And that's what I've been doing. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna end it with these highlights here. I said I wanted to go through these highlights and show Cole.
Sure. You want me to help you with your groceries?
Turn and shoot it. Make it. Oh, heaven. He was off balance when he went in the air.
Graham brings it over here to Kobe above the three. Dribble drive, stop, falls away, 17-footer. Good shot. What a great shot.
You think you've got him in a position? He
That's
can't
a foul.
score there.
Don't worry
He's
about
behind
it.
Behind the board.
I can hit shots like that.
I can score any way.
Goes over to Fox and pass in low to Kobe at the base.
And to that baseline.
16-footer. Graham. The ball out in front
Off
of
the
Kobe.
catch.
Dribble drive. And they have to step in and shoot. Three-pointer. Wow.
Lakers and Rockets highlights from the game just completed. There you go. You got some
have several seats, buddy.
Now, this thing's got interesting in here with
several seats, buddy.
And then Jackson has it stolen by Bryant. Kobe Bryant's going to go all the way off the glass and make it 88-87. So the Rockets went from having a 4-point lead and inbounding the ball with 6 on the 24 to a 1-point deficit, and now having fouled out in a nanosecond, in effect. Bryant now all the way. Bryant slings it up. Gets the bounce.
The Rockets did not send a double team.
Bryant all the way, scores, gets fouled.
He faked like he was going to throw it. I mean, these are the plays that great players can make. Watch the fake right there. You see the Saravich?
Dude turned around. That's crazy.
15 feet.
Cole was during the regular season.
Bryant again.
SGA on his time. Look at this.
In the world.
He's a
Wow.
tough
How do
guy.
you do that?
Wow.
Ant-Man now on this time, even though he got potential.
Bryant. Oh, how did he make that? He got the roll. That was
Kobe, 3-point country. Kobe's all the way under. He spins it up and in. Oh, he put the right arm out and
Well,
got
don't have to get back in the gym, man. Every time I watch those highlights, I'd be ready to hoop. All right. In a while, though. Look at tough shots.
He hit it.
Over to Kobe. Kobe to the dribble. Down the middle. In deep. All the way.
Oh, my goodness. Lottie Divac, what are you doing, man?
Kobe.
Defensively, you stand, you put your hands up, you ask the official, where do you want me to go? And the official says, out of the way, obviously, as I'm
Out of the
calling
way.
the foul.
That's funny. That's back in the day, or now you can't be in the way. You can't be in. at all.
Caught Kobe beautifully. Bryant met by Bowen.
This is boring.
Kobe with the step.
Locking folks down. His tape.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh my.
Circus.
What are we talking about
They've
here?
won 2 close games in San Antonio. Can they get another one tonight?
Bryant
One of the greatest shot makers ever.
Flash.
LeBron wasn't hitting shots like this. This not his game. He's getting to the whole game layup.
In this series, the
Free
best
throws.
defense of their
No
season.
offense to
Off the
LeBron, but he's just
scale
not doing
is
this.
Peyton
This ain't it.
Bryant. Yes.
Catch, spin cycles, layups.
Not only catching it, but the concentration to lay it up and score the ball.
This is gonna be the last
All
play.
right, here comes Bryant. Bryant all the way.
Oh my. Yeah, don't jump to this dude. Highly athletic. Supposed to be lying talking about he not athletic. Who's that? Is that Tim Duncan?
Would go up in challenges
Duncan.
because 8 points if he
Have
blocks it, they go
several
down and get a
seats.
score.
Greatest power forward
becomes
of all
6.
time.
Just a sensational finish.
So
by
called.
How are they?
That's it, bro. We out. Endure it to the end, people, man. Straight up, man. No matter what you believe in, understand that God is real. And he requires us to at least try to seek him while he may be found, right? All right, till next time. Peace.